Hey guys, Forbidden here, bringing you another audio commentary. So I'm playing Blue Eye Tempo against Jeff Lynn playing Landstill. Um, if you don't know, Jeff Lynn's really his specialty is Landstill. He got his 1800 plus rating um, playing Landstill back in 2003. So he's pretty good with his deck. We played in a really small local metagame back then. So there 1700 was a really high rating. It meant that you were going 3-1 almost every single week. So he's pretty good. Anyway, so his best deck's Landstill. I'm counting on him not to make a whole lot of play mistakes. In this game, I keep a pretty good hand, I thought. So it's got Vial Opener into Stoneforge Mystic. So it spreads out my casting costs. I'm not going to run into Entry into Explosives really early. I know what he's playing. He knows what I'm playing, so it's fair. And then I know I should try to keep a hand with a lot of counter magic, trying to avoid running headlong into a lot of counter magic. So I'm going to go for the Stoneforge Mystic play immediately, and then I'm going to try to cast the Umezawa Jite. So he has a counterspell. I don't really want to force the will at this point. I think my Forcible right now is best used to protect one of the two Fathom Seers. I mean, that's my real goal. Fathom Seer is really, really strong against Blue-Eyed Landstill. I mean, their cards mainly go 2-1 or 1-1, and then they require a lot of extra land. So if you can consistently play out powerful card draw, then you'll be way in the lead. So Fathom Seer is one of your best options to do that, because it's basically a 3-1 or 3-for-1. Obviously, at this point, I'm looking to draw into a land. So I should Brainstorm at the end of his turn, and then the reason for that is it'll allow me to cast Fathom Seer immediately, especially now that he tapped out for the Elspeth. So yeah, especially now that he tapped out for the Elspeth, so he can't possibly have free counter magic up. So that was a bit of a mistake. I think drawing the creature. I think I should have at that point just gone for the gamble. Try to draw into another land. But I think I was. I think I thought that I'd have the game wrapped up if. Okay, so anyway. I thought I had the. I think I thought I had the game wrapped up if I just drew an extra land to cast the Fathom Seer. So I was hoping that I'd have a land in the top 4. A Brainstorm end of turn would only have given me 3 lands, so it would have been more of a gamble. But it would have worked, or it wouldn't have worked out either way. Either way, it didn't work out. So I kind of got the worst deal because I didn't even have extra land open. So unfortunately, so anyway, that play I was trying to count on having the 2 Weathered Wayfarers and the Forcible get in. So basically, if I resolve one of the Weathered Wayfarers, I'm in really good shape. Keep in mind, I still have a Vial on top of my library, so saving the Weathered Wayfarer at this point is worth basically 2 cards, because there's no way I want to see a 3rd Vial. So I'm trying to get the other one down. What's kind of funny is if I'd actually played out the Vial instead of the Weathered Wayfarer, I'd be in a lot better shape, because I could have been filing in the Weathered Wayfarers. Anyway, so he Brainstorms and he's got another counterspell. So that means that I lose basically all of my attack plan, and he's got a Mishra's Factory, so I can't swing him. So I just play out a Mother of Runes. So anyway, that really didn't work out for me. I had really 4 chances to resolve the Weathered Wayfarer plan. Basically, if you get a Weather Wayfarer down, then you win. Um, but then I didn't. So I resigned at this point. Obviously, well, I should have waited for him to flip his factor fiction. I mean, theoretically, well, actually, I don't think it's even mathematically possible for him to flip stuff that won't win in this situation. He's already got 2 factories down. Um, so he's pretty golden to win this game, almost no matter what happens. But at this point, it's so low probability that I'm actually going to pull this game out that it's actually a better decision to resign right now to give myself the maximum amount of time. So I'm just flipping over the top cards in my library just to see if I would have lost for sure, and then I flip over 2 Mother Runes and a Jotun Grunt. So for sure I lose. Almost no matter what's in his top 7, I'm going to lose. But so right decision. It was the right decision to resign, save myself some extra time for game 2 and 3. Anyway, game 2 is actually missing, so we have a disconnection problem after the sideboard, and then so I turn off Cam Studio and I forget to turn it back on, so we actually missed game 2.